All right, hey everybody, good to see you. We're back with more House Flipper 2, guys. We finished our outdoor market in the Sakura DLC, last stream. So this stream we are going to pick a new location. I have no idea which one, and we're going to flip it like we did the market. And just keep on keeping on. Thank you for the like coming in, guys. Appreciate that. Let me readjust this. Hey, Dragon, how are you? Put this in the Scooby-Doo DLC. Hold on, let me close this up here. Oh, is that gonna work? Cool. Okay. Let's go. Houses, you guys. So, okay, what's on sale? We're only doing in the DLC right now, so we will do those other ones later. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for those, by the way. So we have our next cheapest one would be this one, the Bamboo Grove. So the way I'm seeing it, I feel like we could make some kind of a really nice shrine in this. And then we have the investment. This is also cheap. I was kind of thinking we could incorporate some type of a community pool type deal. I'm not sure how far our stuff extends. They're kind of making it seem like maybe this little house might be with it, but it doesn't seem like it, because I feel like it would show us the inside of the house. I think it's just purely this. And what is our next cheapest one? The next cheapest one would be the yen shop here. If the parking lot wasn't so big, you could almost make this well, I mean, you could also just fix this. I wonder what this slope... Oh, yeah, it goes to the loading dock, it seems. Okay. Not sure what I would make that just yet. You could almost do living quarters up top and then keep it some kind of a store at the bottom. Convenience store is always a way to go. We can actually have a little more freedom this time around with some space here. We could also do... There's lots of things we could do. Or we could just fill this in and make this some kind of a small little house or condo, too. What else we got? Don't want to give myself too many choices here. If we were to do this, I want to keep it a ramen shop. Okay. Oh my gosh, the choice is actually really difficult. These ones wouldn't be so hard to do. I feel like there's something else I'd want to incorporate here. If I get this, though, I just don't know how big the land is. It really doesn't seem that big. Hey, Ilse. We are starting a new project. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I don't know. My usual order of operations is to pick the cheapest one, so technically that'd be the investment. So maybe we do this one. This won't be an entirely long series for this one, but I mean, I still kind of like the thought of like a community center. I wonder if it'll let me, touch this area where the road is at, or how far by the bamboo it lets me go. It might be bigger than we think, and it might actually let me go near the house. This little house here. You know what? We'll go with it. We are going to do the great investment for 100,000. It's the cheapest one. We make some type of a community thing out of it, and I don't know, we gotta do something fancy here. And I'm not quite sure what that is yet. Also, thank you for the like, Ills. Okay, I think we will do this one. So I am going to... Well, no, I'll change the title later. Let's just get into it. Because I'm not sure where direction this is going to go. You know? Okay. I am stuck at the road here. Just fine. We're gonna have a lot of mowing to do, that's all I know. Let me just look at it real quick. I do have to get a thumbnail. Yeah. I don't think it's as big as I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay. This will do just fine. We'll figure it out here. Got some stones, too. I can't even open this. It's broken. Oh, it was doubled up. Gotcha. Ah, I did not want to do that just yet. Snag these two. We'll clean up, get our bearings on how much room we've got, and then just go with it. I do like the thought of leaving the basketball court, but maybe we don't. We're gonna get brand new everything. I do like the little area they got here, like a little hedge going on. But right now we need a clean slate so we can think about what we want to do. All these slides right here. And while we did make money on our last one, we'll see if we can, I don't know if it's necessarily frugal. It's not like we need to be with how much money we've got, but let's see if we can make a little more on this. The problem with keeping it like this, though, it seems like the buyers want very specific things. So I might not... Mr. Bilo might end up being the guy that buys this, like the last time. Well, no, actually, we sold to the other gal. Forgot. I think her name was Raina, I think? Yeah, something like that. Trying to think, you know, we could... That would be highly ambitious and very outside of us saving money, but we could make this like an indoor basketball court as well. So we do like an indoor court, and then above could be maybe some other stuff. Have a pool outside, like a community pool. Yes, it could be what we need. I do like these trees a lot. These are very nice. But we need to get rid of some stuff here. There's far too much going on. I might have to get rid of these too. Especially if we're going to go with the build a roof route, you know? Hey, DJ. Good. How's it going? I left a like on your stream yesterday because I was out with my mom. But did it go okay? Were you able to finish the game and stuff like that? So much stuff. Alright. Oh, sell that, sell that. You know, maybe we will. It's gonna be crazy, but I think we can make it work. I think we make this like an enclosed basketball thing and then do a second layer up top. I do like the thought of having the fence there, but we'll kind of rework that a little bit. I do like these walk stones too, but I think... Well, actually, we could just have a sit area over here for people that just want to chill. It's a shame they didn't add, like, a water fountain. That'd be really neat, too. Hey, Harry. How are you? 3 likes. Thank you, guys. Doing good. Yeah, I did finish the game. How'd you like it? How was the end of it? We're gonna rebuild all this stuff here. Okay, so that isn't trash. It's just regular. Okay. Works for me. That works just fine. Boy, someone did something over here. We'll get new stuff in here. I I don't know what this is for. Let's get rid of it. 4 likes, thank you guys. Actually, all that's looking pretty shabby, but you know, man, that'd be a crazy project, but I think we could do it. I think we're going to enclose this basketball court and then make a second level with some other recreation items and then a pool. Now, whether or not we're going to succeed in that, no clue. We're just going to go for it. It was pretty good, and I gave my overall thoughts saying that I liked it. Okay. And what's the next game after? Or are you still deciding? 5 likes, thanks guys. Time to clean up all... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Scrubbity-dubbity. Hey, Midnight. Dishonored? I feel like that's a JWoww game. I haven't seen enough of it to, like, think of what that game is even like. I kind of remember when the most recent one came out, and JWoww's played all the other ones. I don't know. But DJ, I guess you can play Dishonored. Go for it. Although you were kind of talking about the James Bond game, right? Oh, Skullgirls. That's right, because you were kind of going to do that before they did the whole mouse PI thing, huh? So it'll be very hard to tell whether we've gotten everything, so we'll make sure we do the Z-Vision. Q-Vision, excuse me. So we don't miss a thing here. Alright, let's keep cleaning. I keep hitting the wrong thing here. Ooh, and we could, like, make this a really nice shiny court. Update these to look a little nicer, too. Right, I know that's there. Seems like all that's good. But the real question is if we enclose this court and we add a second floor, where would we want to incorporate stairs? I guess we could push the building back further that way to have a hallway for stairs. So we can still keep this like the little sit area, I guess. Is that a spot? No. Just finished putting my wife's exercise bike together that she had ordered. Nice. Got one of those too. We also did a one of those smaller, like, closable treadmills too. It's come in pretty handy, actually. We also got... Yeah, I did see that. Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't know. It's gonna look pretty good, I think. Oh, and yeah, I did see for that one too, Midnight. Truth be told, I've never played any of the Zelda games before. I never grew up with any of the consoles, so I have never played. You did, yeah. There wasn't really anything out at the time for me to warrant getting a new console right now. Like, for any of them. For Xbox, PlayStation, for the new Switch. There was nothing that really caught my attention that I wanted. If they had announced a brand new Animal Crossing game, I maybe would have been tempted, but... I don't know, I'm just not, like, crazy into... You know, like the Mario games and all that kind of stuff to be like, oh, I gotta buy this right now, you know? It's expensive. There's also Kingdom Hearts Collection. Yeah, I saw that too. Although on Steam, though, you can get the collection and some of it is, like, digitally fixed up and stuff. It looks really good. Dang, these guys left a big mess here. Alright, we got something here. do one last vision thing to see if we missed anything, and then we will, I guess, kind of regroup and see what else we want to do with this, or how we want to make this building, to be honest with you. I guess if we're going to have the pool area over there, we can maybe warrant moving the building wider, which would kind of work out too, because we could make some kind of a locker area with a bathroom, and then the stairs going up to the second floor. Nothing else is jumping out at me. Let's sell these stones right now. We don't... Oh, actually, I guess we should clean these. Get the XP for cleaning them, right? It'd be kind of nice, too, because, like, before we can make some kind of a bus stop and all that. Not sure if we would be able to fit a parking lot, though. That might be a little too crazy. I mean, maybe we could, actually. I don't know. Let me think about that. Sell the rest of these, start mowing. Go from there. Baby ones here. I'm almost certain we're going to cover this either way, so let's sell this stuff too. We don't need all the gates. I appreciate them putting them in sectors here. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking we extend the building to the right here. Excuse me, the left area here. Let's clear this. We'll make the seating area in the back. It's gonna be so bright. Sure, we'll go with that. Keep this like this for now. Get rid of the rest of this fence. We got mowing to do. We're gonna mow this whole dang thing. I wish they had a ride-on mower that had a little bigger of a mow size besides just a little mower, but we gotta work with what we gotta work with, right? Look at it. The mountain is beautiful. Let me drink this. Alright. We're now in the mowing sim, guys. So it'll take a couple minutes. It won't be too long. If you guys need to have a restroom break or get a little snack, now's the time. We're not doing any crazy building just yet. Same. I feel, well, actually, I think there are some that exist, but I think lawnmowers need to 100% have, like, swivel wheels or something, not just, like, the regular wheels. That's torture to try to, like, cut corners and stuff. Can you imagine if it was, like, on a swivel? Kind of like how Dysons are built on the ball, but instead it has the blades and stuff for it. Ooh. I do not like that. I guess we'll work with this. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, you gotta let me go through here. Cannot be interrupted here. It's gotta work. Nice. Might as well just get this whole thing here. Yeah, swivel wheels. Or on a swivel ball lawnmower. You bastard. Let me through immediately. One trip around the block. Now we've got, well, more. We can't miss any spots, alright. Eventually this will probably all get filled in, but I like doing it, otherwise we go back and do it later, you know? Like and subscribe for more mower content, you guys. I know some people are really into this, but... Well, I am. I watch people mow lawns in my free time, can you imagine? When I should be outside doing my own yard work stuff. I don't know, something about the process from beginning to end is just so satisfying to watch. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Real nice lawn mowing. This is gonna be kind of awkward and sad for the rhythm here, but I'm tired of running into stuff. See, like that's just a no-go for me. We gotta shape this up a little bit. I don't even know if we're gonna necessarily keep these trees, but I should probably just sell them and re-put the trees up, huh? Make this a little easier to do. See, it lets me go through those. It's just certain ones it's not a fan. Holy cow, we have so much. We got a lot to do still. But I think the thought for this transformation will be pretty epic. We're gonna make this look crazy awesome. Hurts that it doesn't let me just... Maybe we need to mow it sideways like this for this portion of the lawn here, because it obviously does not quite work out the other way. Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Once we get it past a certain point, then we won't have to worry about going through the trees anymore, right? It's gonna mess up our whole rhythm for everything else. For sure. There, let's do something like that. Maybe I should just do just the edge of this. Rip. Sideways mowing. It's the way of the future. If you guys haven't already gotten this technique down, you gotta. I'm telling you, midnight, one of you guys, swivel lawnmower wheels, go. And make a bunch of money from my idea, because I do not have the ambition to seek all that right now. Dyson swivel ball mower. Come back and tell me if it's successful. Okay, is this finally kind of straightened out here? I'm just going to finish this corner. Real talk. Let me out. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we should be able to reach... We'll make a tiny spot in front of this. See, like I said, these are not an issue. The little guys, we're totally fine with mowing straight into them. It's the other ones that are not about that mowing life. Precious grass pixels of death. It's the big one. The big one's the problem. How dare you? Would rather just get a laser grid lawn that trims the entire yard in a split second. Low energy setting, strong enough to cut foliage, but not enough to harm flesh. Yeah, that could work too, but I feel like it would still probably be on a level of if a bird lands on it while shit's happening, it might be cooked, right? And I fear we're not that advanced quite yet. I'm sure somebody somewhere has made something like that in their garage or something, right? But, I mean, we still got rockets exploding, you know? How come we haven't mitigated that yet? Right, but what about, what kind of, like, radiation is that giving off, though? Well, yes, but that's also a Marvel film, yeah. Okay, now it should work. Let's just get this small patch out of the way, and then we can finally go back to our beautiful circle mowing here. Totally not what you think it is, by the way. I feel like there could be a laser thing with the dust, too, like on furniture. Or maybe, like, some type of a sound pulsating something that disrupts the dirt. Moves it around, and you dust that way instead. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. We almost got it. Once we get this little section here, I think we can officially go back to what we're doing here. Kind of. That's pretty crooked. Damn these trees. I probably should just sell the trees. I don't know why we're trying so hard to keep them. They're gonna need to be moved around and messed with anyway. You know? Alright, I think we're back now. Let's go back to our circle. Oh, and midnight. I'll post it when I do, but I got the ingredients to make the pizza. So hopefully soon we will have a pizza reveal. Alright, there we go. We're back. No more tree interruptions. including all this. This is all going to be a pool and something else. I don't know. We're just going to do it. I don't want to have to go back again. The ball court's staying. It's going to be a part of our super building, so should all work out. A little on the wider side, we might need to consider this way, I guess. Then we'll know if we've missed any, you know? Nice. And now we're at a point where we just go back and forth on these. And then we can build our surround on the basketball court and go from there. See how far we want to extend the building. I'm still thinking over by that other area. Then we can fit a downstairs bathroom and locker area. A very small parking lot, maybe. But I would like to fit a nice pool here. So maybe it's you ride a bus or walk up to the spot kind of deal, you know? A lot of decisions to be made. I like the, I also like the new little art they've got for the grass going on. This with, like, the bark within it. It's nice. Or at least I don't remember the grass looking like that before. Maybe it did. Guess we could also do it like this, too. I feel as if the mowing part of this, especially if you mow for a long time, is kind of one of those optical eye puzzle kind of deals. I don't know if you guys remember those back in elementary school where they had you, like, look and, like, find stuff or look at, like, optical illusions and then it'll look like something else, right? They always had those kind of, like, books in the library and stuff. When I'm mowing this lawn, the motion of me just, like, looking at the grass but then looking back on the opposite screen, it's crazy. Hypnotizing. Oh, yes. 6 likes, guys. Thank you. Keep on keeping on. We're so close. We just have this and the other little sliver on the other side. And then all we're doing is building. Man, I maybe just gave this project a crazy uplift here because we could have just kept it like this and just added a pool, done something simple, but you know me, we can never just do something simple. Oh, there's a toy right there. We'll come back for it. Okay. Last little bit. It's looking great. Semi-lurking, working on the latest chapter. Nice. Is it still on the same on the story you've been working on, or are you on to something new? Almost there. I have like 14. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Just curious. I mean, you mentioned the one once in a while. I wasn't sure if that's how you worked or not. And whether or not you finished the other one you was working on. Alright, last piece is here. And the real fun begins. We gotta see what we're gonna do. Alright, and this should be done now. Nice. Let my eyes adjust real quick. I need to do the second chapter for the one. Readers really loved the build for the first chapter. You're chugging along. I have almost an entire book done, believe it or not. I just, I don't know, I don't have the heart to finish it. I don't know why. Ugh. This coffee's getting cold. No. Okay. Make this work. How are we going to make this work? How big do we want to have the pool be? This is still a good size to have a little pool over here, though. I fear we'll have to get rid of these, which I kind of figured would be the case. Hopefully no grass pops up. Okay, so if we... Ideally, if we make the extension over there, we'll have room for lockers and a bathroom and a proper stairwell that isn't, like, wonky, you know? A nice stairwell that goes up to the second floor. Second floor will have additional stuff in the rec area. Some other kind of, like, activities someone could do. We put the pool out here. I'm just trying to think about hallways. Doors that would lead out to the pool. A proper entrance. So, I mean, yeah, we could actually put a parking lot in here, too. But then we also said we'd add some greenery. You know, we could still put the parking lot over here. Maybe, like, 3 or 4 spots. That'd probably go, like, to right here, maybe. Have a front entrance to this. Like, a covered front entrance. And then you can have a small little park where you could have, like, gym equipment and stuff right here. Kid equipment. A pool. Extend this, but still... Well, no, because we'll have the seating area there. I'm just not sure I need this entire space, though. I'd still like to keep the court pretty large, if we can. This we will definitely have to use, so let's, How far out do we want to go? How far will it let me go? And do we want to have, like, a walk path from the back here, too? Do we think 20 is going to be big enough? Because if... Just thinking about putting, like, bathroom stalls in. I mean, I guess they could go against the back wall. As we build this out, let's see if 22 is enough. And whether or not that's going to be weird for the stairwell, I might have to use this whole spot, to be honest here. I don't like putting everything, like, completely to the map, you know? This is kind of good that it's different colors, too. Maybe just put some kind of bushes here. We could have an entrance here, too. Because it does let me build out to here as well. Ooh, or you know what? You know what? We'll make this our litmus test here because we could have some kind of a small little garden spot back here. You can still walk into that hallway there, which could then lead to a pool. Because you should probably have some kind of little bench set up too for like spectators for this court here. It's not the best well put though. Let's test it. So we would go from here. Let's try something like that. This will all, I'm sure, get readjusted as we realize what we want to do, but for right now, just something like this. So that what lighter color area will be for bathroom, locker, and stairwell to the second floor. This will have like a hallway with some other seats. Maybe we can put vending machines in here. There will be a walkout to the pool. So let's maybe consider... How big do we want the pool? This is going to be interesting, for sure. I think having big windows right here is fine. Some kind of an entrance here. Covered entrance. Let's go 14 to make it even. Parking lot. Come in, you have this area, and you can just walk across to that. We could carry this across too. I don't know, like I said, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what happens. I think having it come out this far is fine, because there should be plenty of room for the pool. We can make it long too, and do it like this. Yeah. Pool, playground, parking lot. We need to establish the building first, and I think like usual, we just work our way in. Thing is, I don't know how tall this is gonna be. It's gonna look crazy, you guys, so it's we'll see how it works. Let's mess with it here. I'm also gonna need some kind of a ladder too. This is gonna pop off here. Some point in time we've got to stop because there is going to be... yes. I feel like for an under gymnasium, you probably want to be a little on the taller side, right? Let's see what 30 gets us. And see if that's too tall. Oh my god, it's going to take forever. We are 100% going to break this game today. I love that they add the little brick dust there. I never noticed that before. Man, can you imagine if laying bricks was this easy? Actually, I maybe just muff this up a little bit because I might actually need a real live ladder for this. Can I climb up here? Did I just... will it let me purchase it without ending this? I've never tried that before. Ah, darn it. Oh, well, it's okay. Bummer. Alright, well... How high did we go? Let's finish it then. One more. Hey, Clamamy, how's it going? I'm going to make an indoor gymnasium. So I'm keeping the basketball court. I'm going to make the gymnasium inside enclosed. And then I'm going to add a second floor with extra stuff for the rec center. And I'm going to have a seating garden, a parking lot, a kids playground, and then a pool on the outskirts of the building. So right now we're just kind of spectating on where we want to put all the things I'm thinking about. At least put the walls and everything in. And I guess go from there. Yes, it's... Here I thought I picked this one thinking, it's $100,000. It won't be a big deal. We'll just add a pool, make it look nicer, right? And then I thought, well, are we really going to do that, though? We should probably make it way cooler than that. So we're doing this now. So yeah, I've signed myself up for something crazy here. I'm not even counting anymore. Pray that this is correct here. I may have went too high. Yeah, we did. We added these extra things with the thought that I was going to do like a front entrance, a covered walkway over there, another walkout for the pool. Over there, we're going to brick it in. This is going to be an entrance from the parking lot. This is going to be, I bricked this out a little further to think about bathrooms and a locker area. The middle area is going to be where our stairwell will be. And that back section, kind of a similar thought. It's going to have a walkout with a hallway. Maybe some kind of vending machines down there with benches that lead either to the pool, or this back corner is going to be like a little sit garden, I guess. That is where my brain is currently going. Hopefully it works out. And pray I didn't do too much here. My problem is I didn't think about the fact that I should be having a ladder. Actually, probably a scaffolding at this point. So hopefully I didn't mess up again. And we'll have to remeasure this wall because I lost track because of this, so. This is gonna be crazy. Positive madness. How far up did I go? I don't remember. Oops. Hopefully is this the last one? Nope. Okay. It's gonna slowly break this game. Is that it? Oh, no. 7 likes. Thank you, guys. Because I want it to be high enough where you could throw the ball and, you know, it doesn't just hit the ceiling, right? It's a gymnasium. It can't be short or tiny. Oh my god, this might be too much. Oh lord, this might be too much. Is that it? Okay. Holy shit. I might need to sleep too. But this is pretty tall, though. I think this will work. Because, you know, if you're playing basketball and stuff and you throw the ball and things, you don't want it to hit the ceiling or something. So, I believe this will work. Question is, how tall did I make this? And was it a good idea? Oh, it's even. Good. So we did 32. You know what? That'll be just fine. And this ladder was just enough. Let's get a bed real quick. The old military cot outside under the stars deal. They make sunrise a little too realistic in this game. Okay, so let's put this right here. I'm gonna leave this kind of open for right now because I don't know how I want to design this just yet. But this is gonna be pillared and it's gonna be covered front door entrance. And I'm gonna put really tall glass here so that from the outside looking in, you can see everyone play basketball. I think that'd be really nice. Did I say this was 32? I said 32, right? 32, okay. We're only gonna go as far as this right now. Because I don't want the bathrooms to be as tall as that right now. So let's just go with the gym first. 32. Madness. This is absolute madness. I wouldn't have it any other way, though. After this wall, we should probably save, too. Boy, you know what's going to be interesting, though? Well, I guess we could have the lights dangle down, right? I'm thinking about lighting this place. Might be kind of difficult with the height of the ceiling, but... we'll make it work. Oh. Finish this up. We also might decide later that 32 is too tall. One more? Is this it? Or isn't it a guess every single time? Oh my god. Bro. Okay, thank you. No, I think it needs to stay tall. We will have to build a stairwell. Which will now be kind of uneven and weird because of how tall we made these, but that's okay. I think let's go with 12-foot ceilings for this. This is pretty standard, right? We'll have a kind of an entrance right here, too, for someone that comes in from the other side. I'm gonna have a little bus stop out front, too. Eight likes, thank you guys. We'll just do a sidewalk on this adjacent side. Hey, Wade. How's it going? Are you at work right now, Wade? Or are you at home? Gotcha. Hopefully that's going okay. I'm building a gymnasium right now. That's why this looks like psychotic right now. We're closing this in and going from there, I guess. Positive, amazing structural integrity is about to go down here. Oh my god, I just realized this might actually kind of, well, no, we could do multiple stairwells, right? I think that's what we're just gonna have to do. So 12, actually that maybe won't kind of work out. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Let me finish this, and then we will... Because part of this might actually carry to the other floor. Oh boy. It might actually be like a fourplex here going on. Oh, wait. I need my, I need the ladder. Can't make the same mistake. I want my gymnasium to be huge and crazy. I think I maybe should have separated my building pieces here, but well. We live and we learn, right? 32, holy shit. It doesn't seem like the game is breaking, so that's good. Knock on wood there. Okay. This wall's also really long. So anyone coming in and wondering like what's going on, we are building a 32 brick wall right now. Height. Well, that little lot over there is empty. See, I wish we could buy that, and then we could extend the park over there. You know? Just saying. At least here I have a point of reference to the other wall instead of guessing when this is going to end. Taller here. Holy shit. Okay, the gymnasium, you guys. It looks crazy. I'm so excited. Alright, what's next here? So we need to decide if 12 foot is good enough for that. The fact that we're going to have another floor on top of this is also going to be freaking amazing. Let's purchase a scaffolding. I think I'm going to need to... Let's cap this so that we can determine our stairwell and the rest of the floor set up over there. 9 likes. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Oh, yes. Oh, actually, you know, let's finish over here. The hallway. And we'll assume a 12-foot ceiling like before. With a doorway entrance here. I'm gonna make like a little seating garden here. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll add the doors as well. I think adding the doors on will kind of envision it for you guys. I know this looks crazy. It'll make sense soon enough. Oh my gosh. We gotta save. Okay, let's stop right here because I'm gonna make this walk out to the pool. Dang, it's laying that quick. Holy cow. Then it goes slow. There'll be lots of windows too. Close this off. Not even sure what kind of doors we're going to use yet, but we'll add them. Okay. Have to be able to get in and out of here. Double doors. Windows 10. We are going to add so much crazy stuff in here. We're going to make crazy tall windows. It's going to be amazing. Oh, this is actually really nice too. Olympus door? Sure. I have no idea what colors we're going to go with just yet. So let's just assume something that I can go in and out of the halls with here. Same thing with double doors over here. Out to the garden spot. Oh, I needed these to go the other way, I think. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Actually, maybe... Well, no, I did out for this one. Yeah, out for out. Okay. This will be a walkway. We're going to have glass and other stuff. Seating area in here. Vending machines. I think the real question is, do I like how tall the ceiling would be? Nope, just across. This is crazy. I don't want to build this if I think it's not enough. The problem is I can't see very good. There we go. Is this too low? Let's go 13, and 14 will be the ceiling height, right? Yeah, I think that's better. Then it gives us enough leeway to add, like, posters and other stuff. More choices with the lights if we want to do other colors of lights. You know, I'm not sure. I don't think it is yet. We've done everything we can to get to Logan, right? Until his stuff is resolved. You know, that is a good question. Let me look that up, actually. Alright. Once we find the... Hold on, a different question. Once we find the duo spies, how far in the game are we? I appreciate Google for letting me ask these kind of questions, by the way. Gotta ask it in just the right way, though. Okay, Wade. He won't take off his mask. He says out of respect for his father, but we both know it's the mole. He's obviously hiding that, right? Okay, finding the Duvo spies, which happens during Prisoner Dilemma. That's what we are in right now. is technically us getting into the end of Act 2. And it says, based on typical playthroughs, you're about 65% done. It says 65 to 80%, but we all know we're probably 65% through. And then it says, well, Act 2 is relatively short. Act 3 is the biggest part of the game. So, Wade, we are 65% of the way through. Yeah, but here's the thing. It said 65 to 80, so which kind of confuses me. So like how would you progress a story without doing the main stuff? You get what I mean? It's almost sounding as if you can not do some of the projects or something, and then like what, time goes by faster in game? I've never heard of that before. I feel like the timing would be the same no matter who's playing, right? I don't know, just saying. This is a good hallway. Nice. Okay. Hallway 1 done. You know what? I'm going to add one over here too, in case somebody wants to be able to, you know, multiple doors. So that's that hallway I was talking about. Let's enclose this. So when I'm looking at what it said on Google, it said that Act 2 is the shorter of all the chapters. So I guess we'll just assume that that's the case. But it said based off of player habits, it says what's left of the game could be anywhere between 65 to 80%. So maybe some people choose to just rush through it just to get the story stuff done, I guess. I don't know. That's the part that makes me a little confused there, but I mean, that isn't so bad. Reality said that a lot of the stuff was quite a lot of things, so like in each of the chapters, right? The acts that we have to do. Okay, please do not. We are looking at 130%. I mean, I'm gonna do my best to stay on track, but you know me. Let's close this. I know we will need to break part of this to build the stairwell, but I kind of just want an idea of where our stuff's sitting here. Also, 9 likes. Thank you, guys. I know this looks insane, but pretty much part of this is going to be a stairwell in the middle to go up to the next floor. And then we're going to have bathrooms and lockers and maybe another seating area with the stairwell. Totally safe and structurally sound. Absolutely nothing bad could happen. Enough areas for fire escaping, all that. Maybe. All praise the mighty grace. Almost there. All right, Wade. I'll see you tonight. You have a good one. We will see you this evening. And Midnight's back. Midnight, we've built walls. That is about as far as we've gotten. We're kind of slowly putting the whole pieces together here, I think. Lord. Alright, there it is. Question is, do I want to... Hold on, actually. I'm trying to think, I want this to be broken in a little bit so that we can have our, you know, the area where the stairwell is going to be and other stuff to be opened up and nice looking. For right now, let's just assume a door for each of these, or just something to let me in there, right? Let's finish this, and we'll go outside and see how we're going to cap this, and then build the other section. We gotta know where all the walls are first before we get done here. And then once we get the building kind of laid out, we can start decorating the outside a little more, or planning that. Insanity. I don't even know if that's, like, reaching. Why is it stopping me? Can I not add a second floor to this? Are they saying that's as high as I can go? Uh-oh. My dreams might be doused, you guys. This isn't good. It's saying it's acting as if this is as high as I can go. Excuse me? I've never felt more saddened in my entire life. My dream for a big gymnasium might be doused. We're spending so much money just building this thing. Maybe they have ordinances in the Japan area for how tall a building can be, huh? Which I totally get. Dang, so even if we made it shorter, like if it was really gonna cap me off right here. Oh. Well, let me reach up there. Wait, no, what's happening? Is that the top? Alright, well. Oh, I can't reach it. Alright, Ills, have a good night. We will see you later. We need to save. Thanks for hanging out with me, Ills. We still gotta keep this up in here, too. Oh my gosh, this looks insane. Well, we're gonna know sooner rather than later whether or not I will be able to build this higher than this. I have a feeling it's gonna stop me. Which isn't good. This sucks. Let's complete this. There's gonna be so many windows on this, it's gonna be crazy. And I just realized I need my ladder. We already know what we're gonna do. Let's just build the scaffolding, real talk. Okay. Is that pretty even? Actually, we can almost do double doors here. Maybe. Let me think about that. Oh, and here's the sad part. Let's see if it lets me do what I think it's not going to let me do here. Oh, okay, we're good. Okay. So we need this to be 14. Okay, so it'll let me do that. So then our next spot here. Will this hurt me with this here? This tree here? I'm not gonna be able to sell that. Oh, we might need to make this smaller than I think we do. Otherwise, that's gonna 100% clip into our stuff here. Okay, well... I mean... I guess we could also just make this a part of the rec room, too, and not do with that up there. That might have to be what we do, you guys. Let's see how much this tree pokes through. It would kind of give the building dimension too, instead of it being a perfect square. How tall is this right now? Is this the 14 right here? It is. We're just gonna trap ourselves in here. Oh my gosh, let's see what's gonna happen here. We might have to settle for this tree popping through too. I hope these guys are good with this huge rec center going in right here. Hopefully there's no neighbor that is going to miss the now obstructed view of the mountain for themselves. But hey, they're getting like a brand new rec center though. That's pretty cool, right? Totally not corporatizing this whole thing, right? $14, is it done? No? Okay, there we go. Nice. Ooh, and you know, we could have some kind of really cool windows on this, too. That'd be legit. This building's freaking huge, dude. Save. Like, we're gonna have to, like, fill this whole thing in with stuff. That's what is going to be pretty sweet. What is our halfway point? I forgot here. Holy shit. Please tell me this is even. Oh, it's not even. No. So it's gonna be slightly askew here. I mean, I guess we could put the, oh well, we could put the stairwell at the front of the building too and just have the rest of this be crazy looking. Maybe a stairwell on the back and the front for safety purposes. I mean, it's gotta make sense. In a real rec center, you'd have multiple entrances up here, not just one. So, as nice as it would have been to have that middle stairwell be out, I think we're gonna have to do edge and edge. So if we did that, let's just assume where do I want the stairwell to come up from? Let's just say right here for right now. I know, it's not ideal, but we gotta kind of make some kind of a plan here. And do I want it to touch the edge? I mean, you kind of want to, otherwise you have a naked space here. And pray this isn't too shallow either, because that could also really ruin us too. Well, no, it would have to... It needs to be naked from there, not here. Rip. Don't worry, we're gonna get it eventually. Alright, now how far did I do this? 8. 8 and 7. Is that a big enough stairwell? Let's maybe go one more. So we'll go 8 for 8. And then that leaves a room for the railing if we need one. Yeah, we'll just do that. We can always scoot the doors over, too. We're pretty much going to rework our whole plan, which I figured was going to happen. I did not want to do that. Actually, all this is fucked, isn't it? The whole thing has to go. We're making a stairwell up to one of these, and I just don't know what that's going to be yet. So let's just take away 8 for 8, and then we'll redesign as we go, right? I might have to do the stairs sideways, you guys. Which isn't bad either. Damn, I hate these kind of decisions. You know what? That's probably what we're gonna have to do. It's better that way because otherwise the step up is too shallow and then there's no landing for the stairs. So let's go 8 for 8 here. We'll put it up against the wall. What is this? 6... Oh, I guess it automatically does the 7, so maybe it just assumes 6 blocks for all this. Sure. Let's go with that. Yeah, I guess we will just go with this. Let's go cement. I'm not even sure I'm gonna like the way this looks either. Because you want it to have a good step. I don't like that. It's too close to the wall. go a couple more. Let's go like 3 or 4 more. This feels better. Okay, let's do this. We'll do it on the other side. We could have some kind of seating here, like a little sofa and some other chill spots. We will still have room to make the locker rooms on both sides of this interior area here from the basketball court. Yeah, I think we can make this work. And then we can also add bleachers and other things for surveying the game, right? We're gonna have such big windows. Ah, it's gonna be so cool. All right, how far did I go? How far did I go? So we went 21. Five. Wait, no, that's actually different. Three more. Oh, no. 3 more. I guess we'll do 2. We're choosing very odd numbers here. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Okay, stairs. I think we put it like right here. Nice. Okay. I already know what I'm going to pick for this. Let's do, where is that glass at? This one's always the most go-to one for me, and it needs to be black so it's see-through. And we'll do like a micro one there. You know, we could also open this up too. Maybe we'll redesign that, but for right now, let's just assume this. Actually, let's see. No, that's probably right. Did I have it at 12? Doesn't tell me. Nah, we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. We're gonna leave the bottom open. I do want a stair railing. Let's use this one, but just on. No, the black's fine. It goes through this, though. I wonder why it's doing that. It's because it's steep, huh? No. Oh my gosh. So this would have to be... That makes me so sad. Okay. Just say none for right now. So this actually needs to be extended a lot further than this. Well, I knew this was going to be one of those work in progress type deals, so get ready. This time we need to put the stairs with the railing. Should have just done that the first time, darn it. Dang nabbit. On the right side only. Oh, please work. Like, actually. I mean, that is a lot better, but it just makes me so sad that we have to do this like this. I guess for safety purposes, it should be a proper stairs or whatever. Okay. Let's fix the other side now. This might all change by the time we get back to this, but... 27? Yikes. Hey, Worst. How's it going? I'm trying not to go crazy with the stairs right now. But, I kind of am. Alright, let's save because we've done so much already. Yeah, I guess that's that. We'll add windows and stuff later. But this is going to be extra recreation space, and then I'm going to add some kind of windows to see out into the ball court. Actually, we could just do that right now. Real talk. The easiest one would be this. You have to also consider if there's any, any... Well, no, this should be fine. Because I do want to add windows here, too. Give it a space here. I think this will work because the whole wall itself is actually uneven. By that I mean it's an odd number, and these are also odd numbered, so I think it'll fit wall to wall, I pray. How many did we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10 from the other side. I'll add a couple more, but I'm just thinking about if we want to add TVs and stuff right here. You know, like TVs, maybe some other machines here. Let's keep it like this for right now. Okay, so that's sorted, kind of. Now that I have this here, though, I might consider blocking this off because I now want to decide on our locker room sitch and how we're going to make that work. Let's save again. So instead of this being right here, we might need to measure this wall real quick. The interior of the wall. Will be uneven again. I think we said it was like, what, 159 or something? Oh, yeah, 159. What's even close to that? So about 80-ish blocks in would be in the middle, but it's not going to be the middle, though. Let's assume 80, and then we will make, So that is fairly close to the middle. So let's actually, we did this. That's still gonna be funky-fied. It's okay. It is okay. We could do something like this. So from this block, 1, 2. Hold on, guys. You're gonna see the vision here. And then we are gonna open this up so that you can actually see into here. And I didn't want that much. But, you know, actually, maybe we did. We'll do, like, 1 from the edge here. Building a whole freaking thing here. Okay, there's entry 1. For a stairwell. Have some seats and some plants here. We'll add windows like before. Yeah, I think that we will work with that. Plus, I just feel like it aesthetically makes more sense, too. Now, how big is this? 12 by 12. Perfect. And we're 2 off the wall. Too much. It was too much. It's okay. Just fix it. Building a rec center is madness. What the hell was I thinking? Perfect. All right, that matches this. And then we are going to seal it off here. Just like the other side. Okay. And now with this, we should technically have a pretty even space. I think this side might be a teeny bit bigger than this side. That's okay. We want the locker rooms to be pretty spacious, right? They don't want to be too small. And there'll be a bathroom in there too. Yeah, so one side is going to be slightly bigger than the other. It's okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Holy smokes. Okay. So the only thing that I feel like we would have left to do here would be because that is more than enough space. So what I'm actually going to incorporate now is, if we were to scooch this in, like let's say this many, how many was that? So from this, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is still plenty big enough. I am going to... I want to see if I can... I just realized we should probably make some kind of... Like what we did with the other hospital building, we should make some kind of a chairlift, right? Unfortunately, you can't make a perfect elevator in this situation, but we can mimic the chairlift again, right? That way everyone can get to the second floor, right? I just have to recall kind of how they built that. I think they made it 5 across. It was like a 5 by 5 square with the lift portion being... Yeah, I think that's how they did it. I'll have to get the wheelchair back out again. You know, maybe we do that real quick so I can have a reference here. Just assume. Because I want this to be even across this too. So this is not going to be perfect. Our stuff is going to have to start right here. They made it enough squares for it to fit and enough for a railing. We're using that as a place marker right now. Okay, so we'll make our hallway this wide. 1 off of the door. We haven't even been able to go back outside yet. This is going to be... Well, you know what? Once we actually get it laid out with all the windows on it, then I feel comfortable saying we could finish deciding on decorating the outside, right? Okay. So there's that. We'll make this a little taller. That's too tall. We'll fix it in a second. Exactly like this. Perfect. Okay. Then there's a hallway. We will make the chairlift going up this way. Put some plants or something up in here. Let's enclose that. I mean, it's gonna have to be as even as it's gonna get here. But for people's reference, there's gonna be a chairlift right here. We just have to build it. Up to there. Oh, come on. There we go. Not sure why it's changing some of my other stuff, but that's okay. And then we need to... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I was like, hold on a second. We are gonna temporarily make it this big because I for the life of me can't recall. No, that's actually probably about right. Edges for it to go up. Okay. We're gonna make signs so we have them. We will edit those later, but here it is. Oh. Okay. Entryways up there. Hallway for an elevator. Multiple entrances upstairs, and from up here, there'll be like a little waiting spot here. We'll have TVs and other little appliance things going on. Stuff that you can do up here besides just play sports stuff. Maybe some gaming tables too. That might be cool. Then you can also watch them play basketball too. I'm going to add a window, I think, right here. But only from this, right? So I'm not sure I want to make it loop all the way. I don't know, the other ones I kind of left a space. Let's put this up here. Sure, let's go with that. How trippy is that you see up the road? But that's kind of what we're thinking there. I don't think I'm going to put windows right here. We're just going to put one here and maybe here. Yeah. I think that is the play. Then taller windows for here. I might put a space, though. Or better yet, we do like a small border here. This is so tall, it's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Structurally sound, I promise. Freaking art, dude. Freaking art. Alright. Gymnasium. Upper area for more rec stuff. Stairwell. Restroom / locker rooms on both sides. Elevator lift. Front entrance, where there will be a covered spot going there and across. Entry hallway here. Mini garden out here. Can I move these? Sure can. Although it does kind of ruin the vibe there. Can I scooch these a different way? Like right here? Sure. Walk path down here. Like another way in, right? Seats in here. Additional walk path maybe? But It's another one of those decision things we'll have to make here. But this is essentially what we're looking at, though. Looks crazy. I'm kind of tempted to make like a little border here. A more of a decorative piece here. Go up 4 maybe. Real question is, do we want this to come out to meet this? We said we were going to add a bus stop here too. We could do that in some kind of decorative border meeting up to this. But then I can't... well, no, it would still work. Let's try 8 real quick. We'll make the bus stop on the other side. Let's end it here. And then for this... Six is still fine for this. Let's go 10. Well... no, yeah, this will be fine. And then we go back to 6 again. Sure. Yeah, I guess this will work. I don't know. We might be reworking this, but for right now, let's just assume 6, because that seems like a fair sidewalk. 10 likes, thank you guys. And then that leaves us a little space to add some decorations here. We're gonna make a patio walk around, an extension of a pergola or some type of thing here. There'll be a pool, kids playground in the middle, parking lot on the furthest end. Holy cow, we've made a freaking gymnasium. 11 likes, thank you guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Freaking awesome. Who knew that a simple basketball court is now going to be this? Positive monstrosity, but I love it. I think it's gonna look great. We can add all the fun windows and stuff. I can now put the little block border we wanted to do. Windows on top of that. Hey, dragon. Looks great, thank you. We're doing pretty good, I think. I thought it wouldn't quite work out like how we wanted it, but it's rocking. I'm gonna make a cool little thing here. For decorativeness, and then put the windows on top. We're gonna have a big party, pretty much, yeah. It's kind of what we're rocking with here. It's gonna take a bit for this to reach. Although I might consider... ooh, actually. Thing is, I don't know how far this goes, though. Do you remember how far in this goes? I might make this more stylized than this. Because then we can leave this open. How would we do that, though, per se? Oh, right here. It ends right here. Because I wanted to go wherever the windows are. On the gymnasium. We might need to get rid of that. How many did I go up on this? I just did 4, right? Yes. Did I do 1 or 2? If anything, you're gonna invite, like, the whole neighborhood to come to the gym. This little rec center. Adrian, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, we do that. I don't know, I like the thought of having a little border thing here. Then you can put some type of cool color feature and then add our windows still. Although this is going to kind of throw us off with whatever this is here. Guess it'll just be stationary. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright. On the last stretch of adding the little motif here, we'll insert the windows. I'm gonna have to rework that other stuff. I don't think I had it nearly as close as those. We'll go 2. That way it's not close to that. We can't let this interrupt our pergola thing either. Also, 11 likes. Thank you, guys. Can't believe we're already almost at 2 hours. Holy cow. Oh, I did actually go all the way up to the door for that. Oh, I guess we could do that. Alright, well, let's edit the other ones to be by the door, except for the windows. The window ones will keep a little different. Okay. I might have to extend this. It's already getting dark. Got to go to bed. It's better to spot check anyway, so we left a space there and a space there. Space, and I was gonna do something different here. So we can still have some window action here. Maybe. Well, yeah, because I kind of... Well, but then the other side isn't like that, though. You know what? We'll fill this in. We'll fill this in. We're gonna do something a little different. Okay. From the inside, let's retrofit our windows that we want. We will have to wait on this side till we build the walkout here. We're gonna have the parking lot be here. Kind of mentioned this before, probably just 4 parking spots. There'll be plenty of space for a pool and a kids area. Let's maybe go to sleep real quick. And save as well. Much better. Holy cow, it's bright. Okay. Elements. This guy. Ooh, game, don't do this. We can make it up 4. And the question is, do we want it to be all the way over? I think we do. I just realized I need my ladder here. Yeah. We're gonna need that again. I should measure too. So at least we can make the windows even, right? How far is this across here? It's actually even for once, so it's 98. How big are these across again? Why is it suddenly acting as if... Oh, right, because it needs to be up. So that is what, 5? 5 across? So the outer windows are going to have to be a slightly bigger. It is going to have to be slightly bigger. It's going to look weird. Or just one big window in the middle. Yeah, that could work. Let's measure that again. Want everything to be as symmetrical as we can. So 98. What a number. 49. Use that as our point of reference here. It's actually perfect with this. I just realized that. Alright, let's put this here. Alright, so let's line it up with this. Let's make it one out for each one. I mean, I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I think it will. I think it'll work. Sure. Please fit. Please work. So one issue with doing much taller windows, it's not going to be easy to place these. It does this stuff here where it's not quite, nice. Okay. Pray these kids do not hit this with a basketball, right? That could be problematic. I don't know, the glass is really reinforced. Very structurally sound. Holy smokes, is it gonna be even? Oh my god, it might actually work. Nice. Okay. Let's do this side too. In theory, we should be able to reach this other side without a problem. I'm hopeful. Or we really, really muff this up. Ah, darn it. Darn you. Darn you, game. The stress starts. Nice. Okay. Please work. Please work. Oh my gosh. Please fit. Don't be dumb here. Oh, we're just one off. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. But look at this, you guys. Freaking awesome. Got a gym. Let's save this. Rec center, gym center, all of it. Let's in light. It's amazing. All these are chilling. Let's maybe build our pergola setup here. Hopefully I can fit this here. Can I fit this on the edge of this? Oh, I can. Okay, we thought well here. I might have to put the bus in last, or whatever I'm going to put right here last. But here it is, guys. It's huge. I hope these neighbors want this. It might not quite be what we, what they want. Especially the neighbor right here. They're probably pretty upset about blocking the view of the mountain there. Drink this here. Okay. Let's keep going. We still got time, right? Yeah, we're at 2 hours. Let's keep going. Walk out on both of these sides. How do we want to do this? I'd like to make it a decent size pillar here, but let's make it like this here. We're gonna build this part first, and then we do the rest. I know we could also... The other ones are just too stylized. We gotta make this look a little different than what we were expecting. I'm gonna make it kind of a corner here. That could work. Sure, we'll go with that. Build it for this. We did it up 3, right? Yes. Let's make it meet this. And I might actually, you know, we might do a wraparound. Let's do a wraparound when we get to it here. Let's go like this. Very similar setup here. It doesn't take up too much space. I'm fine with this being a little shorter because I want as much space for the pool as we can. Oh, actually, let's wait on this. Let's design this. So how far? So it's already 6. It's gotta be... I think there's just gonna have to be a walk path, you guys. Because once we add the pillars in here, it's not gonna quite make any sense. So we'll make this shaded. We'll go with that. And then similar to this, up 3. That works. Okay. Fix this. Edge to edge is fine. We'll just keep that there. I might build like a little something up top to kind of... Oh, right, because it's the bamboo wall makes it come out a little more there. That's fine. And this is fine, too. That's attached. We might be putting a different tree here. We'll see. I still want this to be a rest area here. Could also do like a little zen garden, too. Like a little sand garden, maybe? Maybe we do that instead. This is something to think about. I'll leave this like this for now. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. We'll add some other smaller windows in here later, but let's get this established. Okay. So we've done that. I'm trying to think if we... Trying to think if we want to do anything else with this before we put windows in. I might just make an edge off the top of that. Because technically we didn't go all the way up with these, right? Yeah, we left, what, 2 brick spaces? 1 inside, 2 on the outside. Yeah, I might add a wedge to that, like at the bottom here. Okay, let's build our walls for this. The glass for this side. We'll measure this again and pray it works out. I'm gonna leave a space because I don't think I want to have this be all the way there anyway. Now the issue is this... Well, no, this would still work. So what is this, 137? What a number again. So 68-ish is considered the middle. Leave our place marker again. We'll make it slightly bigger on this. Wait. Let's hit 1 off up there. Right. Have another big window in the middle again. This could end badly here. Really hope this works. Okay, still going good here. Will it be exactly one off? Not really, but you know, we'll make the edges bigger here. I'm not going to stress it too much. Actually, maybe 2 and 2 is better. Then it kind of matches the other side. Holy cow, look at this. It's awesome. It's really a shame we couldn't have done it the other way, but to make this make sense for a basketball area, I felt like it needed to have a very tall ceiling if we're enclosing it, you know? Alright, let's finish this other side here. Ah, darn you. Duplicate's always worse, I fear. Yeah, sure. Nice. Okay. Okay. And I messed up again. Darn it. We'll leave that corner open for like a trash can or something right there. Okay. We have a pretty sweet spot here. Let's save. And then we can make some kind of a scoreboard. Actually, we can almost put the scoreboard up here, too. And then we can finish our windows up top, because I do want some other windows. I feel like leaving this place really open would make it look really good. So, we're keeping it. Climb up this. Get to the other part of the roof. Oh, I will not be able to make that jump. Let's move this a little closer. Trying to decide if I want to make some kind of a... I don't know. Overhang or something. We already kind of have a funky thing for this, too. Do we just make that all one piece? I mean, it really wouldn't hurt. That way it doesn't look like this. Sure. Yeah, I guess we can. Okay. Windows. I know I should really be measuring this again. With a space, right? Well, this, I guess the top doesn't really matter. So what is this? 97? So actually, if we did a space on either side, so 96. So from here, we need to be 48. Still alive. Your writing is taking you to a whole nother spot. A whole nother dimension. What an odd number this is. I really hate this. So actually, we really need this to be an odd number. So we maybe should have just kept it the way we had it, but that's okay. Maybe we make these kind of chonkier windows. Boy, I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. Actually, if we did this, hold on. I lied. Why is it acting like this is different? I mean, as you can see, we're making the gym. It is slowly but surely happening. Well, I'm sorry, rec center. I keep saying gym. Oh my gosh. Ugh, did I really just do that? Well, it worked perfect. It was never meant to be. We'll make it one extra. Well, or we just leave a little space, but then I gotta do something with that. Let's just make it a whole piece. Please work. It is going to be uneven. It's okay. I kind of figured it would do something like this. I still think this looks fine. Okay. Now that we've got this sorted, some kind of a lip off of here. So it's not just plain. If it even lets me do that. It's gonna be kind of awkward with this, though. I won't even be able to grab this when we design this part, but... it feels wrong just making it only a flat piece, you know? There's something like that. And then we do the same up there. So that way it has kind of a thing here. I don't know. Otherwise, it looks too linear. It looks just like a flat surface going on. So I think we do this. We will do the same up top on both rooftops if we can make it work. Yeah. I think that'll work just fine. You could almost concede to make a little walk path here up top, but that'll be too much. That itself will be just insane. Stylistically, this is looking nice, so we're keeping it. Let's do the top of this too, now that I'm seeing it. Glad I made that. I love when everything fits together. It works so perfectly. Ooh, back up there. Man, whoever has to clean these windows, wish you the best of luck. I think 2 is fine. We'll make an overhang on this too. Nearly there. I don't even know what we're gonna color the outside of this with either. Huge. I wish they had AC units so you could put like AC units on the rooftops too. Do we want that to hug? I think we should. Yeah, let's do that. I might regret that later, but we'll get there when we get there. Hey, neighbors. Don't mind me. Okay. Starting to look like a rooftop. We'll come back here later, but we'll leave it like this for now. Yeah, because we were going to make the scoreboard part of this, right? Just leave this alone. Maybe I'll just keep this gray up top. It looks fine. There. Holy cow. Look at this thing, you guys. Look what this looks like. Insane. Freaking-sane. Alright. Now that the crux of the building is finished. It's completed. It's done. Rooms are for the most part organized and finished. We just don't know what we're making the facade like, which is fine. We can figure that out later. So let's consider shaping out the pool, playground, parking lot. And then we'll see what time it is for us, because we're already at 2.5 hours. So we need a driveway in, but also enough to give us parking spaces. We can always add pylons too. So maybe do this first. Oh, excuse me. Enough for 4 parking spaces. Let's try like right here. Maybe this is more 3. Because I don't want to go too far and have it encroach on our play park here. A way for the cars to drive onto here. From the road, right? And then to park. Pull out and leave. It'd be kind of small, though. I might leave that there and put a planter right here. So do we think we can do this? Plants on that side. We might need to make this a little further. Let's try 20 more. Let's go with that. Because then we have a small playground right here. And then we have the pool. This whole area will be like an Olympic-size, really cool pool or something. A super pool. And then speaking of... Let's maybe sleep again. This spot could get smaller, but let's think about... actually, I might want to scoot this over because... Otherwise, we'll have to add some kind of bollards or something. It's gonna be a small driveway, you guys, just real talk. But I'd like to think everyone knows how to drive in this world of ours here. Let's buy a car. Oh, we do have the smaller cars too. Maybe we go with the biggest car I know. Well, we have this one, but let's make our parking spots more based off of these, maybe? I don't even know where the stuff ends. Oh my god. Enough to pull in and get out, right? Enough to back out and leave. It's gonna be tight. Hold on. We'll fix this in a second, but let me do this. Only if everyone's polite with the parking. Yeah. Another unfortunate part of this, but, we're just gonna have to see. We'll see what happens. I want to walk out for the kids thing so you could go in and, you know, have an entrance to the play park here. Let's measure with this. I think I can fit 4 spots. Or should we just assume just the smaller cars? Maybe the sedan instead. The sedan's pretty big, but I feel like it's within reason, right? I think we can fit the 4. Let's move this. Let's make this asphalt color here. And you know what? This time around, I know John Paul's not here. I will use the other gravel and try to make it the other one. Usually I pick something like this and just go black. But we do this in black instead. We're gonna need so much of this. Let's try 3 for now. See how it goes. Oh, let's make a little brick border here. Plenty of chance for curb hopping in this. Rip. I was still gonna add plants in here. I think I'll be able to reach this, so let's just go with that. Ah, darn it. This has gotta look professional. We'll go with this for now. Crazy stack skills. Alright, so if we do this... It'll be enough of a space, but it won't quite... Well, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I was gonna say, I do want to still add the bollards if we can, but I wanted to still have sidewalk, like cement, for this walk path here. That's probably enough, and then add the bollards just before that. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh, it looks so clean and shiny. Oh, I'm about to say, I just mentioned you. I'm using the pea gravel to make asphalt this time. And I was like, I don't know if John Paul's here, but I'm using his thing here. His method. I should just sell that. I'm probably gonna need another one of these. How's it going, by the way? Well, I guess this will be a little odd if we didn't complete this. Sure, we'll... I guess this will work. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm trying to make this make sense here. I might just have to build a little micro border here. Just so this doesn't feel so abrupt. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm given too much power with this game. Because you know dang well they probably don't want us to build something crazy like this, but we're doing it anyway. Let's go 2. They want us just to fix up the park and, you know, go from there. We did not do that. I kind of don't want to move this vehicle because I have it placed in such a great spot, but it's going to need to be moved here. Alright. Let's scooch this car. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it there. Let's paint the lines and the rest can just be whatevs, I think. Real question is... I do really like how much it looks like fresh blacktop. Agreed. It looks very nice. And here I was using the granite this whole time. So yeah, I think this will be a go-to. Most certainly a go-to. Dare I say we paint it to the edge? Some of these car spaces are going to be, like, a little too far for what we actually need it to be, but it's fine. We're leaving these as little place markers. What do we think? How far is this to which? 14? These spots at the end might be a little tight. Actually, it kind of worked out, because you know what, we can make this kind of checkered and have it be a handicap spot, right? Able-bodied spot, excuse me. 13 for this one. Let's still leave it 14. That'll be more than enough. Nice. Okay, 4 parking spots. Perfect. Okay. Paint. Paint, paint, paint. And I always feel like most parking spots are white. So I think I'm going to go white. And we will make a special color for the other spot. Smooth, stucco, or regular. Let's try plaster, so it looks a little more rougher, right? And then we can go like this. Fine. Almost reach it. I might make the line extend a little more, but for right now, we'll just work with this here. Alright, let's finish this. I don't remember how far it goes. Actually, it's pretty close. No. Mr. Spot. John Paul, did you finish your coastal place yet? I'm gonna complete the line work. Okay, let's get rid of the brick part, finish painting the lines out a little bit, and then let's make the checkered part, paint this part a different color. Yeah, we'll do that. We just need a baby one. We'll have to move this vehicle too, so that we have that asphalt to fix too. Go like right here. I feel like that's fair. That is the one problem with doing it like this. Okay. We got this. I'm going to paint up to this, and we're just going to stripe it ourselves. I think last time we kind of used a wallpaper or something. We'll just do something like this. Yeah, we'll go with that. I need... We need to move that. It'll be a miracle if we are able to get it back in its right spot again. Glad we left a little space, because I'm going to have to add a light pole, too. Maybe even 2 light poles. I don't even know how we're going to set up the lights yet. That's another issue for a different stream, right? We shouldn't need... Well, you know what? Let's leave this. I always tell myself we won't need it again, but we probably will. Get some other cars in here. Probably the smaller ones, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll park the mystery machine here. Well, there we go, like a little black van like that. And let's choose a color. How about red? And... Sure. We'll go with that. And then it'll be way easier to park this. The other cars are just too big. Nice. Although, now that I had the Americanized car in there, these spots are very large. We could maybe reduce the lineage if we felt so inclined to, but I wanted to give it the option if we wanted to pick other cars. You know what, let's add... How big is the Scooby van? Is it the same size as this? Oh my gosh. Jeez, it's huge, dude. Positively huge. You know what? We'll... I mean, technically someone could have a bigger car. We gotta accommodate for the bigger cars, too. So let's leave it like this. We might scoot it up just a little bit. Yeah, I lost a crap load of money. So you made 600? You made $600, John Paul. Is that what you're saying? I mean, better than losing, you know, losing it all, I guess. But that is a not so great amount. So, okay, so you profited 600. How much is that property again? It's pretty cheap though, right? Did it tell you how much you spent? Or do you remember how much you spent on the whole thing? Wait. Nah, let's go blue. What's this one? Back to this. Alright, let's... The thing is, you could almost leave this white and then checker it here, but... Usually you designate a spot, but... You know, we'll just do something like this, I guess. Trying to think how I want to do this. Mm-hmm. Let's designate it. Let's just make it all one color here. In some instances, I wish you could do like half and half paint, but... Alas, we don't have that option. Ooh, it's blue. I'll leave the bottom parts white, because then we're going to have to stripe it again anyway. Or we could use yellow. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I think I prefer it to be white right there. Oh no, white from the inner piece. Never mind. Over $1 million. You know, for a build like that, that sounds actually pretty accurate. I'll do every other color blue. Hey DJ, how's it going? Why does it look different one way, but... Was this not the rough edge when we did it? How come it's not texturizing? Huh. Okay, I don't know why it looks different right now. That's really weird. Should be the exact same texture and color here. So let's repaint. Okay. It lost its texture for a minute there. How are you, DJ? How's it going? That's good. Are you working on any new projects in your house flipper stuff, or is it pretty pretty chill? I don't know what kind of this is, but I don't know. There it is. There's our spot here. And then we park the car. Nice. We'll leave a spot open. And then we will also need our signs here, which I think are in here, right? It's okay, I have it over in Sandbox now. I can make it even cooler. Nice. So it's not as much money. A free outline, right? I unlocked some of the houses from the DLC. I did a few projects there. I still gotta finish some of the story missions. Okay. Yeah, we went through all the quest houses, and now we're just on the... We have the plot process going. This was something else, though. This one is, okay, so this one was called The Great Investment, and this is what it looked like before. Just the ball court. We could have just added some kind of a pool to made it really simple flip, but you know me. We made it a covered basketball rec center thingy, so we're doing that. And this is what it looks like right now. The ball court we kept, but we enclosed it in here. And we're going to update the floors and other stuff later, but we pretty much did that. This will have more stuff up here with the walk-up. And there's a walk-up on both sides. Maybe like some TVs, some arcade machines, and board game, top gamings, and whatever. Everything's going to be here. And in the middle is going to be restroom / locker rooms on either side. Zen garden in the back. You can walk out and see like a little sand garden here. Walk path on either side. There's going to be vending machines and benches, weight area in here. And this will walk out to the pool. We're going to have a big pool right here. And then a kid's playground here in the middle. And then the parking lot. I felt like this is going to be a pretty good sized pool. And this will be a good sized playground. And that is what we've done so far. Though we'll probably have to call it soon because we've been on for a bit now. But I'm glad we kind of got this sorted. So we have all this here. And there it is. Well, essentially, I kind of want to get the rest of the outer part done first before we decide on the color for the building. Because to be honest, I'm not sure what I want to do. There's still a lot of choices there. But thank you, DJ. It's a process. It'll work. It'll be fine. It always works out in the end. This looks crooked. No, it's an optical illusion. Alright. Make our way to the playground. Yeah, I think we do that. It's better we get these ancillary things. I say ancillary as in we have to build this part to then see how big of a space we have for the pool. So, continuing the sidewalk off of this. We could enclose this for a planter. I'm kind of thinking about it. Although we were kind of saying to ourselves we were going to make this go all the way across, but I kind of like the windows better. Or is it too much window? We could lift these and just make that walk across. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about completing the walk path here. I'm just glad you have a place to park, for sure. I'm glad my envisionment worked and we could fit 4. I feel like 3's too small for something like this, you know? And we're gonna have a bus stop somewhere. Actually, we had to put the bus stop right here. Wonder if I could fit, actually, can I fit a bench here? I hope I can. Hold on. Like if I were to put a tree here. Tree on either side. I think I can put a bench here and the sign, a bus sign. Where is that at? I don't think I've ever used this before. It's crooked, isn't it? It sure is. I need room for the lights, too. Well, let's just do the regular bus stop thing. We'll do the tall square sign. Right here. What do I want to make this, though? I guess we can make it look a little nicer, a little more refined like this. Last time I think we used these. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for the main building, though, so I guess let's keep these pretty neutral. I just want it to look finished here. Put a trash can right here. What's a tree we can put here? It's small. Maple Acer. Sure, sure. If I recall, this is actually pretty big, isn't it? How come it's so low to the ground, though? It's not quite what I'm looking for. I need something a little on the taller side. I guess let's use this one. You know what? Yeah, that'll be perfect. And then we put one on this side. In fact, those trees are tight enough we could almost fit those across here, too. If it's not too big of a space. Because I do want some other trees here. And flowers. Put some petunias, maybe. Where's the half one at? These. You better go right there. No, why? Why are you doing this to me? Just have a little half thing? I guess so. For some reason it agrees with some parts of this and the rest it's like, nah, not today. Although this side it's saying sure. No, it's not. I don't know. I do not know. Let's put it like right here. The hitbox is too funky. Oh, no, the bench is in here, huh? We'll go a little OG for this, even though it's way more contemporary on this building, but this will do. Or maybe not. Actually, it would hang over too much. I need the other one. Hello, the other one? What is happening? Where is the other bench here? There it is. This one. Let's go simple. Just do something like this. I do gotta cover this, but we'll get to that later. For now, this will be just fine. And then we'll put a little trash can. Cool. All right. A little too much window? You're gonna do a basketball court for your next one? Yeah, the basketball court already came with this build. I just built around it. So this here, this pad here, with the basketball hoops was already here. And I just built this around it. And it is a property. It's this one right here. And it's in the DLC, the Sakura DLC, and it's called The Great Investment. It'll just be just this. It'll just have the basketball court. Basketball court and the surrounding land, including the playground here. That's as far as it goes. There it is right there. Oh, and the glass, yeah, I mean, I might rethink this side here, but I don't mind the glass being on this other side. The glass is structurally sound. There shouldn't be any issues whatsoever, I hope. But I might make this up a little taller and then build this across so that we can, you know, have this be shaded, walk all the way across. In fact, I might do that right now. Let me sleep real quick while I'm thinking about it. And then we will have to stop because we're on for a bit now. Move this. And what's nice is I might actually be able to just build this real quick. We'll build the overhang in a second. Let's just complete this. Why does it look... Actually, you know what? We need to start this from this side, actually. I wonder why it was... it's okay. It's fine. Everything can be fixed. See if I can jump to that. So I don't want it to go all the way. Or do I? Actually, this could work out. Let's do this way. Then it'll be like a continuation, but not of this. Nice. I think that'll be better. And let's move these up. Sure. And what'll be good about this too is like the other side where the doors are, I might be able to add maybe some bleachers right here, some kind of tiered bleachers. And then the scoreboard will be right there. The thing is, though, we'll have to remember how they... You remember from that school build, John Paul, when they did the quest house? They just did, they did block tiers, right? And then they used, the sauna planks to cover them, to make them look like bleachers, right? Isn't that how they did that? I might have to go back and rewatch my own episode to see how they built those. Because I think we could maybe fit them right here. Ooh, I'm climbing up. Almost. We almost got it. Holy smokes, 2 more. And last one. These all match, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Freaking awesome. Get rid of our little place marker. We got rid of that too, right? Yes. Okay. Let's see if that looks a little better. Yeah, I think that's better. And then we can add more of the pillars. Maybe some benches up there. Because, well, we can do another type of covering, maybe. But we could use, maybe actually make an actual pergola set up. And we could try to run the cloth through it again, like it's a tarp. And then put the playground and stuff right here. Something like that. I don't know. It'll be something to that effect, I guess. But guys, holy cow. We're over 3 hours. I guess we'll stop. But I will be back in tomorrow for anyone lurking. I will be back in tomorrow around the same time. I always post the streams early. You guys are more than welcome to join me again. 11 likes for the stream also, guys. Thank you. Adrian's Gaming, thank you again for subscribing. Appreciate that. We have come a long way from our plot of very basic park to this. And we only have so much more to go. It's going to be even better, right? It's going to look incredible. Thank you, members, guys. Appreciate you being members. We will be on tonight for my time at Sandrock. We are continuing with our Duvo Spies missions. Continuing our interrogation. Doing all that. You too, DJ. Clark, thank you for hanging out. You have a good one. We'll see you later. Give you guys a second there for this. Spot check just to be sure. I didn't miss anybody here. You2 Midnight, you have a good one. DJ Salsa, it was good seeing you. You have a good rest of your day, too. John Paul, have a good rest of your day. Dragon, if you're still chilling, you have a good one. We'll see you tonight. Worst, you have a good day. Ilse, you have a good night. Wade, I'll see you later. You have a good one. Komami, you have a good rest of your day, too. It was good seeing you. Harry, if you're chilling in the back, Harry, you have a good one. It was good seeing you. And yeah, and I think that's everybody, y'all. All right. See you tonight. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.